Now we're going to talk about simple ways to build your credit from 500 in the 500s to in the 700s, right? I've been there, I've done it. So I can tell you how I did it. Number one, dispute everything that you can legitimately dispute. You can try to dispute things that, maybe you legitimately owe. That is challenging for multiple reasons. A lot of the companies now, they have those records, and I tried it, and they will come back to you that, hey, the company said this is the proof that you own that debt. So I'm helping you learn from my mistakes, because a good thing is you can settle for pennies on the dollar with a lot of your debt. You can end up paying 10%, 25%. Collection companies, they buy debt for, pennies, less than 10 cents per debt, and they don't expect to get 100% of the debt. A lot of times you can get away with paying 50%, but you got to learn what you're unable to dispute, and then make a plan with the company. It's almost like how those celebrities go and they all become broke, right? When they're in a child support case, 50 Cent, Bow Wow, whoever, right? What happens is that gives them more bargaining power. Maybe they are maybe they have less money than they normally have. But it's also a strategy. It's similar. When you're negotiating with these companies, you want them to feel sorry for you. You want them to extend you their lowest offer to clear that debt off your record. So, you gotta go for that Oscar. You gotta convince them that, hey, you know, I'm just crawling out. I'm just surviving. Help me. Give me a break. And they will. A lot of them will work with you if you show them like you're seriously gonna pay something. But pay off that delinquent debt. You may need to get a secured loan, but don't go to the auto loan, quick loan places, payday loan places. Companies like Lending Tree, I love One Main Financial. Those kind of companies, they have personal loans, and they're not gonna have that usury, crazy interest rate, right? It'll probably still be 20 some percent, similar to what you would have to pay for a credit card. But another option is a personal loan if you're lucky, fortunate enough to have that relationship, and they've seen good progress and signs from you that you will pay it off and you're going to use it to build your credit. You do that. Once you're able to qualify for a secured credit card, you'll probably need to pay like $500 that the company will hold as a security. Then they'll issue a card, and that card builds your credit just like a normal credit card would. So, be smart with that card. Maybe you only use it for gas, and then you pay it off every time you get paid. People say pay it out every month. Every time you get paid, pay half of it if you get paid twice a month. If you can afford to pay all of it, pay it all off. But every month, pay that balance off. After just 3-4 months, now your credit builds. Now another credit card company can look at your credit and be like, wow, this person, they pay off the debt, and they're more credit worthy. And then you can also make sure you don't use over 1/3 of the available credit. You got a credit card of $1,000. Technically, the 1/3 is $333.33, right? But if you get a credit card for $1,000, don't use over 300 of it. Don't leave that as a balance to report. And if you have a credit card for only $500, don't use over 150, right? If you can't pay all of the balance off that month, then pay it so that at least whatever balance reports will be less than 1/3 of the available credit. You want to maintain your credit once you rebuild it. Pay all bills on time. Auto pay works. You just got to have a good list of what is on auto pay in case you have any hiccups, stoppages in your income. I love bill pay through my banking app, Bank of America. You can also set up alerts for your credit balance. This helps for you to stay under the limit that you set as just previously mentioned, third of your credit limit, right, is what you want to stay under within. And ideally, pay it off every month, right? And then lastly, build your savings to minimum 3 months of income. What you get on a take-home basis every month, you want that to be in the bank, in some of it, whether you put some in a Roth IRA, or a regular IRA, probably a Roth, because you can actually take money out of a Roth, after tax money out of a Roth without penalty. You shouldn't do it. It definitely shouldn't be your first resort, but keep in mind that if you put all your money in a savings account, let's say your take home is $3,000 a month after tax, 401k, all that, benefits, right? Then by this rule of thumb, you want $9,000 saved. If you put that all in a savings account, then first of all, you have easier access to it just from an ATM. Second of all, your savings account probably is not paying you anything. So I would say leave 3,000 in the savings account and then have the rest of it in some account that is invested smartly and wisely invested. That's another conversation. Maybe S&P 500 index fund, ETF, and you can use that to maintain and continue to build that savings. And ideally, you could also just have a regular brokerage account. You don't have to put it in an IRA, but the point is, you don't want to put all your money in just a regular savings account. That's too easy access for you, too low interest. Maintain that. Be prepared to add more. The more, the merrier. And if you were to lose your job and you can't pay your bills, then your credit will go right back down. So that savings that you build is critical. That's it. Those are the best ways to improve your credit from like around a 500 or whatever, up and up and up and up in the 7. Who knows? Maybe one day when you grow older, it'll be 8 something, right? I met my coworker. She's 60 something. She has a credit score of like 850. It's pretty impressive. But yeah, those are the ways. My name's Ebe. My company is SWM Planning, Smart with Money Planning. The website is swmplanning.money. All right. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.